is that it is time for us to arm the society. Any decent law-abiding citizen with a clean police record, no mental issues or domestic violence conviction should be able to acquire a gun permit within 45 days of applying.
Good day, my wonderful friends. It's me again, the great, one more great countryman. Remember to like, share and subscribe and hit the notification button and click on another video. I agree with Robert MANTAUGE, the former National Security Minister. I think it's time we arm Jamaica and make it easy to get a firearm. But I am also thinking that this needs to go further, and I am going to explain. Jamaica need vigilante groups, like how you see them do it in Mexico, South America, El Salvador, and those places. And that comes with what Mr. Robert MANTAUGE, the ex-National Security Minister, is saying. When you have a firearm, you're more likely to be not a victim of violence, gun violence, because then you can defend yourself. The problem with Jamaica firearm bill, it is set so regular citizens can defend themselves. Like for example, in America, New Zealand and some place, you have the right to bear arms. And you have the right to defend your property and defend yourself. We need to include these kind of things in our constitution. But Mr. Robert MANTAUGE, he is right. The stats and the research shows that once you're armed, you're less likely to become a victim of gun crime. Now, I'm gonna play some more of what Mr. MANTAUGE say, Robert, and then we'll go from there, because he was debating in Parliament because the new firearm bill passed. And you know the new firearm bill, you can get life for 15 years, but it is tough. And I think it's a good step. But I also think to balance that out, we need vigilante groups in Jamaica, and that needs to be the law. We appear, Robert, and then come back in and interject.
Therefore, some 0.09 or 1% of licensed firearm holders have been murdered over a 10-year period, or an average of 0.01 per year. At 627 combined incidents of crime against firearm holders, it shows that only 2% have been affected by crime over the last 10-year period, or an average of 0.2 per year. The figures clearly show that if you are armed, criminals don't mess with you.
And that's the honest truth. If you are armed, criminal don't mess with you. Now, the firearm bill with them pass is a good thing, but Robert MANTAUGE, the ex-National Security Minister, is right. This man is up on his statistic and he know what's going on. Now they need to make it more easier for Jamaican citizens get them firearm. If you don't have mental problem, you're not involved in a domestic violence, you don't have no criminal charge, you should be able to be armed and defend yourself. Because in a lot of ways, even though we're trying to do national security and then pass that bill, it's going to be an issue also, which the PNP touch on it, but the PNP them a pussy. Pardon my language, Clifford. We know when something get exclusive and hard to get, the price a go up. Just like food, you can't get rice, it hard to get rice, the price go up on the market at Jamaica, just like coke or weed or whatever. So, it's supply and demand. So now that things get tight, we know say gun price a go up in a Jamaica, and countryman say this. And we know it a go be a lot more money and a lot more riskier. You understand? And that a go make it more expensive. So what the government fi do, like where Montage I say, is to make it easier for Jamaicans them can defend themselves. And more Jamaicans can own a firearm once they meet certain criteria. Because we're trying to be like America. And if we're going to be like America, we have to have them laws here. The problem is we have a unique system. So we have to tweak it a certain kind of way. But to all 100 them I deal with the thing, them want to be like America. So in other firearms bill here, Montage is right. And that's what I'm saying. Now, like me say, me is a Jamaican nationalist. Countryman is a Jamaican nationalist. I haven't reached ultra nationalist yet. Cause ultra nationalists are people like Putin and them one day. I don't reach that stage yet. Maybe when I start run Jamaica, I'm gonna be an ultra nationalist. Cause I say, yo, we're gonna take over Barbados, cause Barbados not like we. And that way army should have do. And we national security. We should look on the country them with the round way and a stifle the growth. And try and make some money out of that and disable them. But anyways, I'm gonna stray the conversation. Vigilante groups. That's what Jamaica need, along with it's easier for each citizen once they meet the criteria to get a firearm. Now, I'm gonna play the last clip from Mr. Robert Montage, and then I'm gonna come back in and interject. But I want people, let me know what you think about this. Do you think Jamaica should set up vigilante groups which is governed underneath the law so people can protect their community like what's going on in Latin America and other countries, South Africa and those places? Because really and truly, there's a few things we know going on. The government can't really protect us because the criminal them and the gang them have bigger gun. We know the corruption, we know this. So why can't we protect our community? Or the government don't want to do that. They want to disarm Jamaicans, and only police alone can have gun, and rich people. Let me play a montage clip, and then I'm going to interject back into it and wrap it up. My name is Countryman. Remember to click on another video. Alright, after this.
Yet we are calling on law-abiding citizens to join the fight against crime. What must they join with, Madam Speaker? Them 2 long hand, 2 stone and a cutlass? And what they must do with those? Madam Speaker, the long wait for a license sometimes criminalize the process. Police sources say a used 9mm firearm can be had for $200,000 to $300,000, while the decent law-abiding citizen has to suffer in waiting. It is the long wait sometimes that helps to corrupt the system.
You hear where Mr. Montage say, you can get a gun for $300,000 at Jamaica, while law-abiding citizen can't get no gun. He said the long wait and the preferential treatment That is what corrupt the system. He also said that the government, in one of his clips, he said the government is always calling on the community to join the fight against gangs and drugs and this and that. How can you join the fight? Can you join the fight with your two long hands when we know say the gang member them have big gun and them have man a foreign and send money for buy a gun or whatever police about them? You can't join the fight with your long hands. We have to join the fight with our legalized firearm and our legal vigilante groups. We need vigilante group. The government needs to take this gun thing, this gun bill, a step further, and that's how I feel. Now, we tried everything underneath the sun. The government buy guns for the police them have an army in Jamaica. I shoot down the people them, I police the people them, plus them have a strong Jamaican police force. Because the Jamaican police force is one police force, you know. Like autocracy. You don't have Kingston police and St. Mary police and stuff like that. It's just one police, Jamaica constabulary force, and them they're everywhere. Area 1, area 2, area 3, area whatever. Them have gun, them have this. No, them sister, all them crime policy is not working. So I'm supporting Robert Montage, and I'm also adding to it. We need to have vigilante groups in Jamaica. Legal vigilante groups. We can get fire alarm. People vetted them that have no mental problem. Them that have no criminal record. We should be able to form vigilante groups to defend our community. And I bet say, them gun money are them so-called bad man and gang member, we have to back off. That's what we need to do. Let me know what you think about this. My name is Countryman. Remember to like, share and subscribe, and hit the notification button and click on the next video. Okay? Let me know what you think about this, but I think we have to use unique ways to solve our problem. I'm out. Peace.